Alright. So, no, not there. Welcome back. We are hopefully not going to do too much more dying. I've made a few decisions regarding not having to wait real-life days to continue this. Number one is we have these souls. And I'm going to tell you, I would wait for hallowed mimics exactly as long as it takes me to get a key. Or not a key, a fucking, oh my god, Daedalus Storm. There we go. Brain work. So, I'm going to hope to kill them. Until I get a Daedalus Storm bow. However, I will actually be spawning these mimics starting in the Hallow. For the sake of fairness and encountering them where I would realistically actually encounter one. We'll also be doing mech boss summons, or crafting them, because here's the thing. It would be hours of just waiting for mechs to spawn. Once I've got the stuff I want for them, it would be hours of waiting for them to spawn. And just that. So realistically, I would probably be hanging out right around here. Piss off. And I would be taking my well-fed buff. Oh, nuts. I actually need to craft the key. We only have enough for one of these, by the way. It's very possible that we get screwed by hallowed enemies. I do have a gelatin crystal as well. So if we get Stormbow, we can attempt Queen Slime. I won't be doing this to farm greater healing potions or anything of that sort. Because I can tell you right now, if I were bent, even if I were bent on spending days of my life to get started in hard mode, oh, fucking cobwebs. 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 Imagine if I died to cobwebs and had to farm Souls of Light. Because here's the thing, I still have to farm freaking Souls of Light. And it's terrible. I miss 1.3 when I have to farm Souls of Light. Because you could just farm King Slime. And that's great. We've about a quarter killed it. Since we wouldn't actually have infinite hell bridge, I'm going to turn on this somewhat frequently, even though I would normally just go across the whole bridge. At least that doesn't set you on fire. I wouldn't mind killing Wall of Flesh again to try and get a Ranger emblem. Thank God for Shield of Cthulhu. Thank goodness. Like how this Bone Serpent is very persistent, despite getting pelted with what else but bones. We should probably look into reforging some of our accessories, too. It's almost dead. I hope to God we get the Stormbow first try. Otherwise, there's a problem. Promise we need 8 more souls. Which take forever to get. Actually forever. God, actually forgot how bad it is to farm souls. Less than 1,000. So if you were worried that not only did we not get the Stormbow, we got the literally useless to us one. Great. We're also almost out of seeds. Also great. We also cannot mine pearl stone. Very painful, by the way. It is very painful to not be able to mine pearl stone. So we need 2 more souls. I would have been happier with the Illuminant hook than the Crystal Dial shard. Well, how many times can I shoot this? 4. Not a lot. The laser rifle, I can at least shoot 8 times. You know what else I wanted to do? Strangely, is do the Old One's Army. Did I start recording? Yes. And I want to do the Old One's Army because it is very possible that Old One's Army armors are going to be our end game. They're absurdly expensive, and it's very difficult, or I've found that it's actually really difficult to do Tier 2 with only Tier 1 sentries. So we should at least get the 25 Defender medals, I think they're called, to get ourselves a oh god, we're using not greater healing potions. We have a few. We're using healing potions. We shouldn't be. How many souls we got? 12. Okay, we have enough to summon another mimic. So yeah, I actually sort of want to do Old One's Army. Do I want to do it now, as opposed to later. Should definitely do it before... Yeah, I dug protection tunnels for our house. Because, well, ordinarily I wouldn't be concerned, but I wouldn't be massively concerned with that. The issue is that we might end up waiting for team platform. And I thought it was fair game that I would be punished for not waiting in pre-hard mode. We got a few more. We got a lot more seeds, actually. So maybe I will do the Old One's Army now. Let's see how many medals we get per run of it. Did we get our Defender medals from the Tavern Keep? No, we didn't even get our 5 free ones. So we have 5 right now. We'll buy it. We should probably buy a tier 1 sentry. I think the ballistas are the best, I'm really not sure. Let's buy 1 Eternia Crystal. I never do Old One's Army. I have no idea how many you get for 1 run of tier 1. But that's what we're here to find out. Oh god, okay, I didn't put our ballista rod away. I'm not gonna bother reforging the... tier 1 stuff. I should probably put a reforge... Maybe I should put a reforge on the dart rifle, though. It's just that money is so tight in vanilla. I'm not sure I'm using the dart rifle baseline against any bosses. Really? You're telling... What the fuck? You're telling me... You are telling... I guess we built a tiny bridge. But my god. I was not expecting to lose to wave 1. I guess we can make a longer bridge so that they're not instantly on top of the crystal. I was not expecting to literally lose to wave 1. This might prove to be more difficult than anticipated. So we don't have reliable piercing. I guess we could use the Sun Fury. And I guess we could put a reforge on some stuff. Like, we're using Leaf Wings for the foreseeable future. Not expecting to be thinking I have to get stronger for Old One's Army tier 1 in hard mode. But it actually feels like I need to get stronger. I guess we can gather some more seeds for our dart rifle. This probably could go longer. That was wave 1. I might have severely underestimated how hard this is. I never do. I suppose they wouldn't be great. In fact, I'm fairly sure dart traps generally deal negligible damage to Master Mode enemies. Because they have a lot of defense, and the traps themselves, much damage as they do to you, the player, they do not actually do high base damage. It's cranked up by the difficulty. Okay. But we could, in theory, get some dart traps. Feels like we're gonna need every bit. So let's put a reforge on our leaf wings. Anything else we want to put a reforge on? How expensive is the bone glove to reforge? Pretty expensive. We'll take angry. We have a lot of warding stuff. I actually don't know if we could probably upgrade our boots. We'll take angry. Ouch. It's not terrible. Awful. Lucky. Okay. What else can we do? We can... The laser rifle's actually good. How much is the dart rifle? 10 gold. We'll take it. Which is this? 1 gold. That's actually the best modifier. We can also try out the Sun Fury. How much is it? 3 gold. Sure. It's going to be really hard for a lack of reliable piercing damage. And how many dart traps do we have? We have 5. We'll see if I'm feeling desperate. At least it isn't boring like like I was afraid it would be. Okay. I love taking 118 from a random race. That's my favorite thing. We actually can't get past wave 1. Is this tier 2 Old One's army? I'm gonna look, because this almost feels like it's tier 2. Because this is meant to be done pre-hard mode, right? Surely our gear is not so bad that we can't even get past tier 1, or the first wave. No, tier 2 is after one mech boss. Like, I don't think I'm handling this so terribly that I can't get past tier 1. I hope not. Do we have a mechanic? We can buy timers from the mechanic, I hope. I guess we could use spiky balls. There's something I never thought I'd say in hard mode. They're all the same cost, so there's no reason not to. I don't think we need this many. I think we want a lever. We probably don't even need 2. I mean, we're just gonna turn on the timers. Do actuated dart traps work? Guess we're gonna find out. We need a wrench. These are not going to do a lot of damage, by the way. But we actually need every bit. I guess we could get some seeds for the dart rifle. I was hoping to save dart rifle ammo for later waves. Also, we get to experience the absolute joy of working at night when night is populated by hard mode enemies that you have... What? I wish I could make a ground design. Okay, these are in fact covered with actuators. I wish I didn't have to deal with all of this garbage. I'm just gonna sleep through the night because I'm not going to be able to put anything down. What else can we do? We can use spiky balls. That's actually all. You know what we could do? The issue is... Oh, we could use a crystal vial shard. That might actually be an idea. Even deadly. We'll put it over our torches. Not over our this thing. Ignores 10 points of enemy defense. Maybe? Maybe glory to the crystal vial shard is the solution. You know what the real solution is, though? You know what the real solution is? A Daedalus Stormbow. We can make another Key of Light. Not in storage. No, we can't. We only have 12 souls. Yeah, I'm just gonna get the Stormbow, use Hellfire arrows, and if Tier 1 Old One's army doesn't die to a Daedalus Stormbow, then there is something wrong with the balancing of the game. keeping in mind that late pre-hard mode gear is not enough to get me past wave 1. I don't know why I'm in the Hallow itself. We're not actually hunting down mimics, we're getting 3 souls. I guess I could make the area bigger, too. I was under the impression that I didn't need, like, a massive area. I was under the impression that this was vaguely possible on tier, which I'm not so sure it is anymore. Enough? Yes, that's enough. I don't know how big is too big. Old One's army. Oh crap, I used a regular healing potion. I need to put them away until I'm actually doing something. Where is our skeleton? The only other thing I can think of is getting more seeds for the dart rifle. If we don't get the storm bow. Kind of a pain. Most people don't use the dart rifle with baseline seeds for ammo. but I apparently am. We need wire cutters. Because I put down the dart traps before I did this. Or we need more actuators, but we should probably buy the wire cutters. Because we would also have to get the wires out. I don't actually know if we need the lever, but... let's finish building this expansion to the place. Is there any sort of way I could... wasn't there a bug at some point where you could pick up Ethereum mana and somehow store it? So we could die to wave 1, pick up a little Ethereum mana, die to wave 1, pick it up, and eventually get wave 1. See, the problem with putting down dart traps is that they hurt me too. They actually hurt me a lot. I sort of wish player-placed dart traps didn't. So I'm going to put them a little bit away from the crystal. Where are they? That's a little bit too far away. Really, it's barely moved. I just want to pick these up. I really do just want to pick these up. Seems like a fairly good spot, actually. I don't think we have enough, though. Actually, we could... no, it would have to be wired still. Yeah, we don't have enough. Fuck off! Actually, fuck off. Like this. Might be a futile endeavor. You know what's a shame? I just had a thought that is not possible anymore. Actually, is it? Hold up. Could we possibly get lizard traps? I was under the impression that you were unable to mine lizard traps without a pick saw in 1.4. Sorry. I'm typing in Discord. Okay. Oh, hold up. Well, we can't... Oh, hold up. What we need... No, it wouldn't work, because... Actually, maybe it would. Putting a blue wrench to the actuators. Because they're... Wait, no. Because it would have to be wired. Okay, that's really fucking weird. So you're telling me there's no way to have dart trap... Well, actually, no. That's not technically true. So what we could do is we could fire them once, or deactuate them. So we would want a lever instead of this. And then now do we have a wrench? Yes. We remove so now we should be able to fire these well actuated. Yes, okay. Not that the damage output is exactly encouraging. 15 damage. Ouch. That's less than I thought. I'm pretty sure the Old One's army enemies have higher defense. And we're gonna need to put down the timer instead of the Doohickey-Mabobber lever. Pick up a few more seeds. Okay, that was about 60 seeds. We can probably... Okay, we need to make the key. Pick up a chest. Key of light. There. Because it would actually take hours, probably, to get the thorn bow. I probably can't progress without it. I don't fancy... Except for maybe, like, Shadow Flame Bow. everything else, I don't think there's much of a point to. Like, sure, we could get a marrow. You know what we could get from the same stuff that would give us the marrow? A Daedalus Stormbow. Well, not the same stuff, but for probably a similar amount of effort, because the marrow is a fucking stupid rare drop. Oh, cribbins. Okay, we're gonna go up to the surface and heal. Maybe a mech boss will spawn and we'll die. I don't think we stand a chance against any of the mechs. Like, not a ghost of a chance. Like, maybe... I don't think we have the damage for Prime. Because... good luck hitting his hands with the dart rifle. So I suppose we don't need to kill his hands in 1.4 vanilla. Okay, we'll spawn the mech here. Of course, I had to. See, that's why I chose a less than ideal spawn position then. For the fact that it probably wouldn't be ideal. Like, I wouldn't farm for them anywhere that was not near the Hell Bridge. Or wasn't pre-prepared. But it also would never be an ideal spawn, in all likelihood. I was wondering where the music was. Oh, Criven is a bone serpent. At some point we are going to run out of dart rifle ammo, by the way. See, this thing is a pain when you... So you can't buy seeds at all. This hasn't actually done its closing move yet. Well, I said I would want the Illuminant Hook more than the Crystal Vial Shard. I did not say I wanted the Illuminant Hook. You know what, let's see how we do against the Tier 1 Old Ones army again. With the addition of spiky balls. And dart traps for all dart traps are going to do. They're not that expensive. You are. Man, that fire imp can go fuck itself. So we're just gonna lay as many spiky balls as we can. And hope that it somehow helps. Somehow. Okay. So let's just give both ends of things a decent sized coating. I don't know what the limit is on spiky balls. All I know is that the regular night enemies are gonna eat a lot of them. So let's get the Old Ones army spawned real fast. You fucking cunt! You piece of shit! They're already almost here, despite the spiky balls. No. I don't know how much. Yeah, it's 10. Yeah, they're barely chipped. I don't think that did any damage. I don't think that did any damage. Yeah, I can't do anything to this. I actually can't do anything. Like, what actually are you supposed to do? I'm really confused. I guess I could try the Dark Lance and just be at close range. Would that actually make a difference? I could try dynamite and put... Well, I don't have a lot of chests, is the issue. And we don't have any blocks that are actually immune to dynamite. Nor can we get any. Actually, hold up. I think... Would the Old One's army prevent the destruction of blocks by dynamite because of the debuff? I think it would. I think it actually would. So... Oh, you fucking kidding me. "15 seconds of being poisoned." Okay. But you know what's an even better plan? Water candle. We can get a Nimbus Rod, potentially. And we do actually need a platform to put this on. We have one. You should put the healing pots away. That's not a good place to go. Do we have anywhere that's good? I mean, I guess maybe somewhere near the beach is relatively pure. So I think pure is the best place. Relatively pure and not near anything in particular. This fits, I think. Candles. Now we wait and hope for a Nimbus, and hope it drops a Nimbus Rod. A Nimbus Rod would actually be so good. There's one. Nope, no Nimbus Rod. Okay, a gnome. That was unexpected. Hello, Nimbus. It would also be very good for, obviously, Destroyer. Get one. There it is! There we go! Okay. That might be what we need. Might actually be what we need to beat Old One's Army Tier 1, Wave 1. Let the absurdity of that sink in. Like, actually let the absurdity of that sink in. Like, this episode is gonna go on YouTube, not because it was actually productive, or actually looking to be productive, but to... I don't know what the fuck the balancing is. I'm curious, actually. Is it perhaps that Ethereum goblins get some sort of buff in hard mode? Look how cluttered our inventory is. We don't need the wire cutters or the wrench right now. Okay, we're one Ethereum mana off being able to make a ballista. Okay, we actually made it to wave 2. Get a refresh on Nimbus mods. I get the feeling the dart traps are not helping very much. I don't want to turn them off in case that feeling is wrong. Let's also get a refresh on... Yeah, now they're actually getting mown down. So what the fuck was so different? I probably should I should put a few next to the portal because of the wyverns. Yeah, there's wyverns now. Make sure the Nimbus rods are placed nice and high. Looks like I could use another ballista. I'm doing a pretty horrendous job of remembering to pick up power-ups between waves. But that's because I'm so happy that we're actually getting anywhere. Okay, Dark Mage is here. I don't know which way he is. For now, though, we want to just be crap, we can't put down Nimbus rods. Fuck. Okay, we lose now. Yeah, we lose. Okay, so that was much better. But we need to save our mana to put down Nimbus rods, and we need to figure out which way the Dark Mage is coming from. I'm also not sure the Dark Traps were actually helping. Because they just do so little damage, and they hurt me. We could get Stormbow and blow this out of the water, but that would involve a lot of soul farming. What else could we do? Can't really get better reforges. You could be better about putting down spiky balls. The issue was not knowing the way the Dark Mage was coming, and getting swarmed from that direction. Because they were actually healing off all of the passive damage. That's not where I wanted to go, it's actually here. Where is this? Where is it? There. Oh yeah, Dark Traps are on. I think I'm gonna turn the Dark Traps off. And see how much they actually help. I think they might be important for the first wave. We need platforms for this. I guess I should be using the dart rifle for the last wave, but the dart rifle will run out so fast. Oh, we got 2 medals. Doesn't really help me because it's not a lot at all, but This is appreciated. Oh, we can't fucking blow up the gravestone because stupid debuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna try using dynamite against them. Put a little sun fury. Yeah, the dart traps. It's definitely closer without them for wave 1. Let's see if we can get there though. I think we will. Yeah, I just use... I believe... Let's put a turret right here. Because... Can we get another turret? Yes, we can. I think I'm gonna put another one sort of central. We need to do the most with as little as possible for this first couple of raid. Oh god, it does blow the bridge. And we can't place rocks. Okay, so the dynamite is not gonna help. You also need to put down a Nimbus Rod. Yeah, that's not going to help at all. That's really actually going to hurt a lot. We're probably going to lose because of that. Yeah, we're going to... As a direct result of that, we're going to lose. Like, actually as a direct result of experimentation. The issue now... I would actually love to use explosives as, like, a panic button. But we don't have the ability to get explosives. So we can't craft things. God, do I actually need a fucking storm bow for tier 1 Old One's army? I shudder to think what... Like, I can't imagine that I'm doing this so badly that I can't beat tier 1. Like, I actually refuse to believe that. Like, because how much else do you do but shoot them? You put down the sentry, and you shoot them. There's actually nothing else to it. Right? Like, I'm not missing something. I don't think I am. Oh yeah, we actually need to fix the bridge. And of course, in the gap of fixing the bridge, the swarm had to show up. Get the Nimbus down. Get the Nimbus down. Get the Ballista down. And shoot this way. Place the Nimbi. And finish killing these guys. Go another this way. We could use a refresh of spiky balls if we can get one. We should always have enough. We should be trying to keep enough mana on hand to actually put down Nimbus Rods. This side only has one turret. And put down some spikes. We have 9 mana, that's unfortunately not enough for... Alright. If we go in there, we can actually get some. Put down one... here. Get our Nimbi down. Put one somewhat central. Oh, we only have 9. There's 4. Fuck. I'm trying to shoot the laser rifle. Fuck, I'm trying to shoot the laser rifle. We lost half of our fucking crystal HP there. I'm gonna turn on the dark traps. We actually need a lot of extra damage. Refresh the Nimbus Rods. Refresh the spiky balls. Clear another turret. No! There it goes, because I fucking mirrored. You're kidding me. I actually lost because I mirrored. You have got to be kidding me. I actually lost because I mirrored. What a fucking joke. I'm actually so mad at myself right now. I'm actually so mad. What a joke. We don't need this. Oh my god. I wasted so much money. I'm done with the mirror on hot. Having a mirror on hotbar is nice. Until you mirror out of stupid fucking kidding. I'm so mad. Like, I'm actually so goddamn mad. Also, we can buy a shotgun. That's probably a good idea. Like, I don't know if it's actually good, but I actually forgot the shotgun existed. God, I hate not having the mirror on the hotbar, but I can't have it on the hotbar. Not considering what just happened. Oh, get out of the way. And, of course, I'm healing at the nurse. I'm so done. I'm actually so done. I know it's expensive as all hell. I'm just gonna summon the Old One's army to stop fairies from spawning. Where's our Nimbus rods? Oh god, I accidentally put that. Wrong place. Also, where are the dart traps that were on this end? Were they, like, destroyed by the Old One's army getting summoned? Oh, I probably blew them up with dynamite earlier. Shotgun isn't auto-fire, eh? That was not intended. And it sucks that I have a whole turret that's just on the bottom now. Because I was hurrying to get things in place to stop a swarm of regular enemies from spawning. I think it's better to shoot with the handgun. Actually, it might not be. I feel like shotgun's gonna be better up close because it's a shotgun, but the handgun might actually be a little more helpful at distance because the shotgun won't actually hit things that are very far away. I should buy some mana potions. This side has 2 turrets. I don't know how many the other has. 2. Another one down here. Crap, I need to get some masters. I need to get a turret or 2 down close to here. No, we lose. We're incredibly fucking dead here. Yeah, we're fucking dead. Yeah, I don't know how to beat this. This actually doesn't seem possible without a storm bow. Like, which is silly. Like, how are you... Suppose it doesn't help that I wasted a turret there. But I have... From the Nimbus Rod to dart traps to the old one's army trap. I have every form of... Even spiky bolts. I have every form of, like, supplementary damage that you can muster at this stage of the game. And it's not even close. It's actually not even fucking close. Like... I know you'll be like, but Coca, you're using you're not allowing yourself to craft. You are correct. However, this isn't that below par for, like, the end of pre-hard mode. And this is supposedly a thing you can do when you get through Brain of Cthulhu. And I'm using, mind you, a Nimbus Rod. Like... Which is absolutely not something you would have in pre-hard mode. So you're telling me that this event that they give you access to in pre-hard mode is just not possible? Because a Nimbus Rod is probably as good as having buffs and such, and only having pre-hard mode weapons. Like, a Nimbus Rod is really helpful. Like, no doubt Nimbus Rod is making a huge difference here. And I can only barely clear wave 1. Like, I don't believe that I'm somehow mishandling this incredibly poorly. I might be mishandling it. In fact, I have no doubt that I'm mishandling it. but so poorly that a Nimbus Rod, and roughly the best Pre-Hardmode, not actual, doesn't get me through Wave 1 consistently. Like, I don't know. This seems really imbalanced. Like, this actually seems like the balancing is shit. I've never tried to do Old One's Army before. Never on tier, anyways, or what I thought was on tier. But the balancing actually seems garbage. Like, it might even just be a master mode thing, but it actually seems absurd that you are supposed to do this, or are meant to do this in Pre-Hardmode, or that this is available Pre-Hardmode as if you can do it. You can't. Like, you know what, Bee's Knees actually seems like it'd be really good here, but I don't have one. I'm actually looking at tips and seeing stuff below what I have, except for, like, you know, crafting. I almost wonder if water bolts might help. I'm using a laser rifle right now. I have a bunch of bad water bolts. But what if we try water bolts? How much damage? How much do they cost? 10 a pop. We could also get the storm bow and probably still fail. Let's go farm some souls. I think I'm gonna call it after we have a few more. I can't believe that Old One's Army Tier 1 is a wall. But it is. And like I say, I refuse to believe I'm mismanaging it so badly that you could beat it with Pre-Hardmode here, period. Like, there's probably a better way to place the sentries. I will give you that. That is likely not optimal. There's probably a better way to place the Nimbus rods. The fact that we're considering Nimbus rods, though, speaks to the balancing of this. I guess you could have better armor. Like, I guess I could farm an ancient Necro helmet. for Old One's Army Tier 1. Actually, those damage bonuses from armor are considerable. I'm gonna put the mirror on the hotbar. Maybe I'm using the wrong sentry? I don't know. I don't know the one that does 4 damage is necessarily going to help me very much. And I felt like the ballistas would be best against the flying enemies, but it's not only the flying enemies that are problematic. But I think it's probably strangely going... Oh, I've actually used so many of these by accident that I didn't want to. So I've been carrying them on them while dying to Old One's army. Fuck, I don't have my flame lash on me. I don't know if that works anymore. Oh, where's my flame lash? I was really confused as to how that My piss. Of course, the skeleton archer survived. And it was a 1% chance to get a marrow. Wasn't actually a big deal. Put these away. I guess I could try the water bowl, but running out of money to reforge things that aren't helping me. Like, spiky balls, somehow. And also buying spiky balls. Could it be that I have so many load? No, right? Could it actually be that I have so much stuff that's doing not a lot of damage that it's actually limiting the damage output? Oh, piss off. Like, actually just piss off. You haven't pissed off yet. Why is that? What does the magma stone do again? Oh yeah, it's not the one that's useful for going in lava. That's a different one. I love the Shield of Cthulhu. I really love the Shield of Cthulhu. I don't know what the Crystal Assassin does, but it's a non-through dash, which sucks. You get bounced into shit. God. This is awful. You know why I gave up on this the last time I tried it in early hard mode? Because it is actually awful. We could try Queen Slime. I can tell you right now, that would be a waste of our gelatin crystal. We are not going to beat Queen Slime. I can barely beat Queen Slime with good gear on the best of days. Can we please, like, make gravestones less resilient? How many souls? I don't know how many we needed for another key. I'm so ready, by the way, to fail the Old One's Army Tier 1 with a Daedalus Stormbow. And at that point, I will not hear any argument, if not that anyone's making one. At that point, I will not hear any argument that it's balanced. If I fail with a Daedalus Stormbow. In fact, I will post it to Reddit if I fail it with a Daedalus Stormbow. And I post nothing to Reddit. I occasionally reply to stuff where I feel like I can be helpful. But I am otherwise a complete lurker. And me posting it to Reddit would just be, I find it hilarious that you can fail the Old One's Army Tier 1 with the Daedalus Stormbow without trying to. Do I think I will? God, no, I hope not. Anyways. The thing is, I currently don't really have a practical AoE weapon. Which is probably the source of my woes, in all honesty. Like, that is honestly probably the reason this is so hard. I don't know what I was expecting. I actually don't. great. 132 damage. Fire him. Actually, we have a Mimic's worth of gold on us. Let's get out of here. How many souls do we have? I'm guessing it's very few. It's 9. Yeah, that's not a lot. Not a lot at all. Okay. Keep farming him. This is awful, by the way. You know, all of this suffering as well is coming down to not getting a bee's knees or a howling though. Like, imagine if we had a fairly spammable weapon that actually did decent AoE damage. We could try the water bolt. I don't know if it would actually be good, though. I think I'd rather go for the thing that's guaranteed to progress us than spend money reforging a water bolt that probably won't make enough of a difference. And you know the funny thing is, well, I suppose you don't need to ever do anything but tier 1 to get tier 3 armors, but you need to do tier 1 a few dozen times. Because the reason I'm doing this is to get tier 2 sentries so that tier 2 is not as bad. So that we can do the Old One's Army later on to get the sentries, to get the armors. And also, potentially Betsy weapons for Moonlord. Mind you, from where I'm standing, it's looking easier to kill Moonlord using something shitty than to kill Betsy. So we're probably not actually going to be getting Betsy weapons. I've never killed Betsy on tier, by the way. Like, this is the first time I've so much as considered opting into Old One's Army progression. I'm severely regretting it. It seems awful. Like, at least it strikes me as odd from a balancing standpoint. That you allow access to tier 1 in pre-hard mode, when it seems to me that you would actually have to ridiculously over-tier where it's supposed to be. So again, I'm speaking from the vantage point of someone who has no reliable piercing weapon. So I guess it is to be taken with a grain of salt. But I do have a Nimbus Rod. So, the grain of salt is not, enormous. Yeah, that, I believe, is enough for a Mimic. Now, let's hope it's actually... We got a Bat. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh my god, what is the point? Actually, what is the point? Like, you can't... There's no way you could practically fight with that. Like, there is actually no way you could practically fight with that. We should buy more bullets, because we are actually in serious danger of running out if we were to summon a Mimic right now. It should also turn off the dart traps. Oh. Well, the good news is we're not attempting that, by the way. We can't win. We will... Oh, let me... Dart rifle and handgun and... maybe Nimbus Rod, but... Oh, we have lesser healing pots. Oh well, we don't have time to go back up. Prime's gonna spawn. We do have a Nimbus Rod, which will make the Mimic marginally easier. We do have the key. So where is the Hallow? Okay. Let's spawn it in here. Well, after we're done dealing with the element bat, because we spent half a second of prep. And I was not expecting to be fighting the Swarm. Marrow. Nope, no Marrow. Okay, let's just get up somewhere. Put in the chest. Use the... Probably use the shotgun, it'll be a lot faster, I think. Because we hit multiple times per shot. Crap. We're just gonna have to back away. Piss off! I can't reach my B key. We're out of buffs. Okay. 2300 each. Oh, come on. Hello? Come on, Howard North. Drop me a fucking storm bow. Nope. Flying knife. That is shit. I don't think this is any good whatsoever. I'm fairly sure that's no good whatsoever, right? You know, it might be good against Old One's army. No guarantee, though. How many times does this pierce? It might actually be good against it. Like, it might actually be good enough. Gracie! You know what? Let's put it over this. Let's actually give it a shot. I'm gonna go quick because I don't want. Nope. We already have hard mode enemies on us. I'm just gonna sleep away the night then. Because this might actually, in theory, qualify as a hard mode weapon. This actually seems like it might do some good. Oh, you know what I just remembered? We actually got a moon charm. Can we? Okay, come on, Google. Google, you are capable of opening right now. I believe in you. I don't know what the exact bonuses of the moon charm are. No, Google just doesn't want to go right now. Okay. Kidding me? the gravestone takes a higher priority than this. Yeah, that does kill them reasonably fast, actually. Which couldn't be said for the handgun. Yeah, that actually kills them pretty fast. But man, they do an absurd amount of damage. The goblins. So we need to be careful because they do have to be kinda close. Grab a refresh on Nimbus Rods. Throw down what spiky balls we can. Put in a sentry. You probably don't need a second one right in the vicinity of crystal. Man, this is not a weapon I have ever used. The flying knife is a weapon I've never even thought about. Just been one of the things that you get from hallowed mimics that isn't a storm bow. And I'm not suddenly turning around on it being one of the things you get from hallowed mimics that isn't a storm bow. But it actually seems to be doing a much better job than literal garbage of dealing with Oldland's army. Yes. You also only have lesser healing potions. Or maybe I took one. Put one of the Nimbus Rods over the crystal. Okay, the Dark Mage is currently on the other side. Is it not over until you kill the Dark Mage? I don't think it ends until you kill the Dark Mage. I'm pretty sure you just have to kill the Dark Mage. I have never done Old One's Army, so I don't know these things. Wow. Thanks, game. I mean, that was a lot better. I think if I knew to just focus on the Dark Mage and, like, ignore pretty much everything else, maybe that's the strat? Like, because you can't stop the Dark Mage. You can stop the other stuff. What even was I going to do? Well, I think I'm just gonna end there. I really don't know, but I will be back with more soon, and I will see you then.